Welcome back to the Datarekha audio guide. I'm Diya.
And I'm Arjun. Today, LangChain, a tool people either swear by or roll their eyes at, mostly because nobody ever tells them what it actually is underneath.
Right, and what is LangChain seems to have a different answer every single year. It's been rewritten so many times.
Which is exactly why we strip it down. The honest answer today: it's a thin uniform layer over the provider SDKs, plus prompt templates, plus output parsers, plus one composition operator. That's the whole core. Agents, RAG, memory, all built on top of those four things.
So start with that uniform layer. What does it actually buy me?
Picture this. You import a chat model from OpenAI, and you import one from Anthropic, say GPT and Claude. Different companies, different APIs. But in LangChain, they behave identically. Both take the same input. Both hand you back the same kind of object, an AI message. So when you want to switch a chain from OpenAI to Anthropic, you change one import line. One line.
And that's the part that earns its keep. Because without it, you'd be writing a separate glue layer for every provider you wanted to compare.
Exactly the win. Now second P, prompts. The instinct everyone has is to build a prompt by gluing strings together with F strings. LangChain says don't. Use a chat prompt template, a typed thing with named slots.
Named slots meaning I write the prompt once with blanks in it?
Right, you write, you are a role, be concise, and role is a slot. Then you fill it. Role equals SQL tutor. Question equals what is a join? And it expands into a proper messages array, a system message, and a user message. The point isn't the syntax. The point is your prompt becomes a unit of code you can test, version, and reuse. Not a smear of F strings spread across 12 files.
Okay, and the third piece, parsers.
The catch with a chat model is it hands you back an AI message, and the useful bit is buried in a .content string. A parser converts that into something you can actually program with. A string parser just pulls the text out. A JSO parser turns it into a dict. And crucially, it errors loudly if the model returned garbage instead of silently handing you junk. There's a pedantic one that validates against a real schema.
So now I've got 3 Lego bricks: model, prompt, parser. How do they connect?
With a pipe. Literally the pipe character. You write prompt pipe model, pipe parser, and each step's output flows into the next. That's LangChain's hello world. And here's the quietly clever bit. The thing you get back is itself the same kind of object as the parts. So the chain has the same methods as any single piece. Invoke it, stream it, batch it, run it async. All four for free.
That free part keeps coming up. Is that the real argument for the whole framework?
It's a big one. Every primitive implements the same interface. They call it runnable, which gives you invoke, batch, stream, and async on everything. Writing, streaming, and async yourself correctly is plumbing you will get wrong on the first try. So you get 3 things from LangChain. Swap providers cheaply, get all 4 execution modes free, and compose multiple steps without bespoke glue.
Let me push back though, because there's a real cost here too. When's this the wrong call?
Be honest about the cost. An extra dependency tree that moves fast, a layer of indirection between you and the model, and idioms that hide what's actually being sent to the LLM. So the rule the lesson gives is blunt. If your app is oneclient.responses.create call, LangChain is overkill. The raw SDK is fine. Don't reach for it on day 1.
So where's the line? When does it actually start paying for itself?
The moment you have more than one LLM call, or you want to A/B test to providers on identical inputs, or you're building anything remotely agentic. That's the trigger. Below that line, you're paying a tax for nothing.
And there's a trap waiting for people too, isn't there? The tutorials?
Huge one. And it bites everybody. LangChain has had multiple breaking releases. It hit version 1 this year. And the legacy chains and agents got moved out into a separate classic package. So you copy a pattern of a 2023 blog post and it imports the old completion model class, calls the model like a function instead of using invoke, and you spend half an hour fighting import errors. The package boundary literally moved underneath the old code.
So the survival tip is basically check the date on anything you Google.
Check the date. Anything older than about 12 months is probably written against APIs that don't exist anymore. Trust the official docs, not the blog post.
So if I had to keep one sentence.
LangChain is a uniform skin over the model SDKs, named slot prompts, and typed parsers, all wired with a pipe. Worth it the moment you have more than one call, and overkill before that.
Clean and honest. That's the Datarekha audio guide. See you in the next one.